We're excited to be able to talk about solution cities. And I think most of you know, not only being mayor of Sacramento, the city I love, I'm also president of the U.S. Conference of Mayors. And one of the things that we're trying to do for mayors around the country is we're talking about how can we go out to the community, have a dialogue with the community, and figure out solutions that we can then implement in our respective cities. And to me, this is what this partnership is about. It's about the public and private coming together to hear from you in the community. And if this program works like we think it will work, there'll be other cities to follow afterward. The other thing is, when Starbucks started talking about its priorities, and we as mayors thought about our priorities, there became an alignment. And I'll tell you what the three areas are. Access to education. We all know how important that is. There is no way we're going to be able to compete as a city. There's no way we'll increase the value proposition that we have as communities if we don't take care of our young people. So access to education. Number two, we've got to make sure we're supporting our veterans. There are so many veterans in this country who've secured our safety year after year, and unfortunately they come back to their cities and they don't have jobs and things of that nature. So we want to make sure we're making a difference when it comes to our veterans. And then thirdly, we want to empower our youth. There are some young people who sometimes have been disengaged. We want to find ways to connect them in a real way. So when you think about this notion of education, veterans, and our youth, we want to figure out how can we create jobs in our community for those three groups of people.
So Solution Cities was specifically set up as a public-private partnership that said, you have the answers. You need to help us strive towards solutions. And what we will do is we'll set the framework for that. We'll provide some resources. A lot of those conversations happen in our Starbucks already, right? A lot of problem solving happens naturally. Hopefully a lot of people will come through the door and join the conversation. But make no mistake about it, the answers to the problems are in this room.
So what we have here, you got Drexel, University of Phoenix, you got NextEd, you've got educators all in here in universities. What we need to do is get your husband to some of these places so we can figure out what is the skill that he wants, what is the type of training, so that the education is being provided, and then we need to connect him with Starbucks or somewhere else. This is what this thing is about.